everyone, Spruce and Jan. I had a request from Jeanette Mompo and a few other subscribers on how we plan our trips. So Bruce does 100% of the planning. He'll ask me where you want to go, and my response always is, I don't care, let's just get out of here. So he knows after 46 years exactly what I like to see and do, and fortunately it's what he likes to see and do. Now, for our trip in 2013, when we were gone for 10 weeks, the plan starts with a road atlas. And this is an old one. Oh, I'm sorry, but it's a good one. And what we do is we go to the front page with the map of the United States. So here it is. And we say, where do we want to go? Well, last year we decided this was going to be our retirement trip, and we wanted to go to California. So we start our trip, and he looks at this and says, well, you know, I think we could go this way and down here and down to Texas and go all along the border and then come into California at San Diego and then go up and then come back this way, because we always do loop trips so we can see everything along the way, or as much as we can possibly see. So that's what we do. Now this is just our guide that he can look at and say, yeah, we can do that. So then the next thing he does is he'll pull up California. And yeah, California is a big state. And here it is. And there's several pages. I don't think there's some more. That's Los Angeles. That's it. But he looks at the map and he'll say, oh, that's a green spot. Could be a national park, could be a state park, and could have camping. So then he'll look at all these spots and decide, yeah, we can camp here, we can camp there. And that's how he picks out camp spots. So this is just a little guideline. Then the next thing he does is, and as you can see, we have a big folder here on California. And we have a folder for each state. And he used to write to the Department of Tourism for a state, and they would send him information. And they're more than happy to do that. The good thing to get is a map. Nowadays, you can go on Google, you can go on the internet, just about everything is there, so you can make up your mind what you want to do. But a state map is really important because it shows you in more detail, well, where things are. And the green things are national parks. And then I don't know, California map is not the easiest to follow. But they have special marks on their maps for the state parks. The other thing is there is a legend on these maps. So you can look on there and see. I don't don't see it here, but you can see what the state parks offer. They also will have pictures, and you can look at those pictures on the map and say, oh yeah, that's cool. I want to go there. That looks really nice. So that's another way of picking out spots that you want to go visit. Then what he does is he will take the map, and this particular one is San Francisco, and he'll put it on our scanner and take a section, and then he'll say, I want to go here, and I want to go there, and I want to go there, and there, and I want there, and there, and there, and our thing is the national parks. That's the thing we want to do. Primarily. I mean, we'll go see other things, but we have the senior pass for the national parks. Getting in there is free. So, you know, why not? Not all national parks have camping. A lot do, but not all of them. Anything that is a military park will not have camping. They close their gates and they get very upset if you're going to think you're going to stealth camp. You're not. They don't like it, and they could arrest you. I think they're afraid you're going to get out there and disturb some of the graves and some of the battlefields, and so they get real paranoid about it. But that's the other way that he figures out what he wants to see. We have, this is a California state park map. And this is the one that has the really good legend on it. It has more pictures, so you can kind of see some of the highlights. But on the other side here is another map of California. And this is the legend. So you can figure out, is there camping at this park? Yeah, there is. No, there isn't. Do they have a visitor center? Do they have RV access? Do they have restrooms? Do they have swimming? Do they have a camp store? Do they have cabins? Just everything you would want to know about that park. So, you know, ask for one of these. Or when you get to a visitor center, when you're coming into the state, pick out all the information. Even if you're not going to go to that spot, take it with you. Because who knows, maybe next year you'll be going and you'll have that information to help you plan your trip. And that's the state. This one is San Francisco map. And a lot of the big cities have their own maps to help you decide where you want to go, what you want to see, so you don't get lost. I believe that map that he ran off of this. And if he has two of them, he'll circle them with one of those pins that you can see through the ink, and then he'll mark the spots, and then we know that's where we need to go. So this is a big help on planning your trip too. The other thing we get is sometimes we like to go to garage sales or thrift shops or places like that, and they'll have books on different states, different countries, different cities, and we buy them. Normally you can get these for like 50 cents or $1. And yes, they're old, but unless they've had an earthquake and everything has fallen down, they still are a good guide to what you want to see. So I would like to encourage you all to get out there and get off the expressways and go and see our country. Thanks for watching, and see you later.